Summer is synonymous with holidays. To help you plan your holiday perfectly, we have listed some of the best summer family vacation ideas to make this holiday the perfect getaway for you and your family. And large image traveling is a brutality. It forces you to trust strangers and to lose sight of all that familiar comfort of home and friends. You are constantly off balance. Nothing is yours except the essential things: air, sleep, dreams, the sea, the sky, all things tending towards the eternal, or what we imagine of it. Cesare Pavese. When it comes to choosing a destination with the summer in mind, you have two choices. You either opt for a spot which is experiencing summer at the same time as your country, or go for a destination whose summer does not coincide with where you stay. While traveling to a place, especially a place you haven't been to before, it is very important you visit it at the right time. In this Bustle article, we've listed places depending on summer holidays in the northern and southern hemispheres. Select the months you'll be traveling in, and you'll find the perfect summer family vacation spots right here. Along with these, you can also learn about different vacation activities people indulge in the summer and where. Take a look. Summer vacation ideas for families. Snow paradises. For skiing. Les Gets, France Saint Anton, Austria Krvavik, Slovenia Banff, Canada Seefeld, Austria for winter sports. Aspen, United States Whistler Blackham, Canada Conmore, Canada Grand Lake, United States Lake Nokomis Park Minneapolis, United States. Warm paradises. Deserts. Dubai Arizona Sahara Kalahari Rajasthan beaches. Rabbit Beach, Italy Whitehaven Beach, Australia Beach of the Cathedrals, Spain Eagle Beach, Aruba Baía do Sonco, Brazil. Summer vacation destinations for families. Places marked with an asterisk are UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Northern Hemisphere. If you stay in the Northern Hemisphere, the summer lasts roughly from June to September, depending on which zone you are located in. The destinations mentioned below are perfectly experienced in these months. Bhutan. One of the world's happiest countries, Bhutan is a destination you shouldn't be missing out on. Nestled near the east end of Himalayas, the country is home to some of the most scenic backdrops in the world today. Bhutan is the perfect opportunity for you to introduce your children to a world that is different, mystic, and unique. Apart from the attractions in this country, also famous are the various festivals that are celebrated all year round. Bhutan starts getting pleasant from the second week of September. Though you have just a week to 10 days of summer left, and might have to miss an additional weekend at work, the vacation is worth it all. Attractions: Lahunsi Dong, ancestral home of the royal family. Paro Valley, Fujika Valley, Take Sangpal Phug Monastery, pictured above. Dakula Pass Ha Valley. Remember, buying cigarettes is illegal in Bhutan. Finland. A trip to any Nordic country has benefits of its own. A clean, unpolluted, and extremely well-kept environment will welcome you everywhere in this country. With approximately 2,000,000 lakes, Finland is a country that is unique, beautiful, and certainly exotic. If you want to see the northern lights, try to plan your vacation towards the end of summer, preferably after September 10th. You can also take your children to visit the Santa Claus village in Rovaniemi. Apart from these, there are other attractions mentioned below, none of which should be missed. Attractions: Lake Pigeon, Lake Saimaa, Lake Inari, Lake Jvasjarvi, Petayvesi Old Church * Bronze Age burial site of Samalud and Maki * Suomen Linna * Old Roma *. Mongolia. Another Buddhist country in this list, Mongolia will take you by surprise. Almost half the population lives in the capital city of Ulaanbaatar. This tells us how sparsely populated the rest of the country is. This also happens to be the country where you will get to see the Bactrian camel. Attractions: Orkhon Valley Cultural Landscape * the petroglyphic complexes of the Mongolian Altai * Ubsanar Hollow * Altai Tavanbog National Park, Ungalut Nature Reserve, Gorky Taro National Park, Kustay Naru National Park. Slovenia. The European country of Slovenia will definitely surprise you with the kind of variety it has in the vacation spots it offers. In just one small country, it has the Julian Alps, the Mediterranean, the rides, and a small coastline with the Adriatic Sea. Apart from these natural wonders, the country, especially its capital, is home to many Baroque buildings. Attractions: Mediterranean town of Perenskokjan Caves * Postojna Cave Lake Bled Triglav National Park Pohorj Mountains Kamnik Savinja Alps Town of Skopje Lokaču oldest city in Slovenia Heritage of Mercury Almadane and Reach * prehistoric pile dwellings around the Alps * Russia. A country like Russia will probably take your entire vacation dates and still leave you many more vacation spots to cover. A country that covers 9 time zones, is home to quarter of the world's fresh water, and where driving a dirty car can get you a fine is definitely not a dinner you can finish in one sitting. Nevertheless, if you plan your trip to cover just the most important attractions, your trip is still complete. 2 attractions in this country deserve a special mention. One is Lake Baikal, the oldest and deepest lake in the world, and the other is the Trans-Siberian Railway, the longest railway in the world, a priced journey for travelers. Also important is visiting the cities that make up the Golden Ring, a group of cities that best portray the culture of this country. The country is home to 23 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, the best of which are mentioned below. Attractions: Uf's Lake, Golden Mountains of Altai, Lena Pillars, Virgin Komi Forests, Volcanoes of Kamchatka, Western Caucasus, Architectural Ensemble of the Trinity, Sergius Lavra, Kremlin and Red Square, Cultural and Historic Ensemble of the Solovetsky Islands, the Trinity Lavra of St. Sergius, Historic Center of St. Petersburg, Kisip, August. Southern Hemisphere. If you stay in the Southern Hemisphere, the summer lasts roughly from December to March, depending on which zone you are located in. The destinations mentioned below can be optimally enjoyed in these months. Oman. A nation that was almost closed to travelers until the 1960s, today Oman is a cultural delight. Lands adorned with souks and unpolluted waters decorated with dhows, Oman quenches a traveler's thirst for visual delight. In 2012, the capital city of Muscat made it to many travel lists like Lonely Planet's best city to visit in the world. Cultural tourism is growing manifold here, which gives you a lot of opportunity to teach your children about various global cultures. The Indragun Beach is a family destination, just like the Cantab Beach that also offers boat rides by local fishermen. If you're lucky, you might even be able to spot whales in the country's magnificent waters. Apart from all this, you have other activities such as bird watching, caving, and desert safaris, to keep you interested for your entire vacation. Some of the festivals you can witness at this time of the year are the Muscat Festival, Cultural Theater Program, Dubai Muscat Offshore Sailing Race, Oman International Rally, Oman Desert Express Rally, and the Bidayah Challenge. However, keep calm during your entire trip. Remember, under Omani law, you can be taken to court for calling someone names. Attractions: Archaeological sites of Bat, Al-Qadman, Al-Ain Bala Fort, Land of Frankincense * Fly irrigation systems of Oman, El Sawaidi Beach, Mokala, also called White Beach, Alpha Hall Island, particularly for dolphin watching, Jebel Shams Al Huda Cave. Namibia. Namibia is your best bet if you're looking for cheap summer family vacation ideas. There is so much you can do in such little money. Safaris, culturally rich cities, heritage monuments, everything in one small trip. Namibia is known mostly for its safaris, and March or April is one of the best times to take one. It's a great time to view wildlife. With softer light, this is a great time for photography as well. If you're a bird watching enthusiast, this is the best time to visit the country. Also, since the sun is a little less harsh, you'll have a fabulous experience at the desert safaris. You'll also miss the high prices of the dry season. Attractions: Tweefelfontein or /ie//A's * Gedosha National Park, Namibna Kluft National Park, Tintin Palace Zoo Park, Windhoek City Fish River Canyon Ayayis Hot Springs. Turkey. Turkey with its capital Istanbul is famous on the traveling map. Given its status as the center of the Ottoman Empire and also of the Byzantine rule, Istanbul has a lot to offer. On one hand, it is home to the largest mall in Europe, and on the other, it also hosts remains of the legendary walls of Troy. Resorts on the Mediterranean are particularly famous. For local shopping, try the Grand and Spice Bazaar in Istanbul. Attractions: ferry chimneys in Cappadocia, Library of Celsus, Hagia Sophia Selimi Mosque and its social complex * Mount Ararat, Turquoise Coast, Uzungo Lake, Sultan Ahmed Mosque, Blue Mosque, Dom Abbas Palace, Sumela Monastery, archaeological site of Troy * historic areas of Istanbul * Gorim National Park, and the rock sites of Cappadocia * Hierapolis, Pamukkale * pictured above, Xanthosli Tun *. Japan. The land of the rising sun, Japan is one of the most distinctly culturally different modern countries in the world today. The country's ancient capital, Kyoto, has more than what a city can offer in terms of culture and heritage. The sights in this city are truly spectacular. Take your children to stay with the monks at Koya's mountaintop temples. This is a great place to introduce them to the concept of spirituality. Vacation spots are spread throughout the country, and it would be better if you could spend more than a week or 10 days to explore the country properly. Also, Japan is an expensive country, be prepared. Attractions: Zen Buddhist Temple of Kinkakuji, Skyscraper District of Shinjuku, Kamakura Butsu, Buddhist monuments in the Horyuji area * Hiroshima Peace Memorial * historic villages of Shirakawa-go and Gokayama * Kitsukushima Shrine * shrines and temples of Nikko *. Vietnam. Vietnam was hardly ever considered a tourist destination. Only after the 1990s, and thanks to investment made by the state and private sector, we now see Vietnam on the global tourism map. The country is still developing according to international standards, and this means you get to see the best of this nation minus all the crowds. Sometime between January and March, you will be able to witness the Tet celebration, the Vietnamese New Year. Nationals from selected countries, such as Indonesia, Japan, Finland, Denmark, etc., do not need a visa. However, the number of days you get to stay is limited and varies from person to person, citizen to citizen. Attractions: Con Dao Island, Siu Kai Tunnels, Cuc Phuong National Park, Vietnamese Demilitarized Zone, Ha Long Bay * My Son * Cao Dai Temple, Central Sector of the Imperial Citadel of Thang Long * the Citadel of Ho Dynasty * Complex of Hue Monuments * Hoi An Ancient Town * Phong Nha Ke Bang National Park * A family can consist of 3 people or maybe even 13. Depending upon the size of your family and the time available, plan a holiday that is comfortable. The summer family vacation ideas mentioned above have given you a dozen or so ideas. All you have to do is select one that intrigues you the most and set sail.